Welcome back to Chunk Hunt, everybody. I'm so glad to see you all again. This is the series where I'm unlocking the map one chunk at a time with the ultimate goal of filling all stash units and obtaining the Bloodhound pet. I've decided to try releasing shorter and more frequent videos for a while, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'm still working towards goals I've set myself, but the goals might just be over a few videos instead of just taking place in one massive one that takes me like a month to make. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this, so drop me a comment down below, and if you fancy, join my Discord, which is down in the description below, and you can contact me directly if you like. We unlocked some insane chunks in the last video, and I'm eager to carry on, so let's get this thing started. So where we left off last time, we were doing a little bit of wood cutting just while I AFK'd and finished off editing the previous video, and we did that for quite a while, you might say. We actually ended up with 82 wood cutting and 75 fletching, so we're actually getting pretty close to being able to make ourselves a magic short bow. Unfortunately, we still can't wield it yet, but we're getting there. We are pretty close. We also got ourselves a few clue scrolls out of birds' nests while we were doing that wood cutting grind, a beginner, an easy, and a hard clue. So we're going to go and get the first two done, the easy and the beginner. They're not going to be a problem whatsoever, and then we're going to move on to the hard clue and hope that we can get it done, because we still actually haven't been able to complete a single hard clue scroll on this account just yet. So yeah, let's get into it. There's the first casket of the episode, one beginner, and there is the easy clue. Okay, so now that we've got those out of the way, let's take a look at this hard clue scroll and see if we can't get pretty lucky and get it done. Over to the Legends Guild, we can do that, awesome. All right, step one completed, let's have a look. Come on, RNG. RNGesus, give me something good. Evil Dave in Doris's basement. Now, I'm pretty sure for this, I need to do Shadow of the Storm. Let's have a look at the stat requirements for that. Okay, the only actual stat requirement for Shadow of the Storm is level 30 crafting, and as you can see, we've got above that right now. We also need to do the Golem, but we've got the stats for that as well. So we're gonna go and get those two quests done right now. Okay, the Golem is complete. We're part way through the Shadow of the Storm, and this is the first point in the quest where we can actually speak to Evil Dave. So we're going to see if... Hey, go away, Freaky Forester. I do not need you right now. We're going to see if Evil Dave will let us complete this clue scroll right here, or if we have to speak to him back in his house after the quest is complete. So let's see. It doesn't look like I have any options here. Maybe if I use the clue scroll on him? No? Okay, it looks like we're going to have to finish the quest and speak to him back in Edgeville. Alright, so I just completely skipped past the quest complete screen, but we have just completed the Shadow of the Storm quest, so that's awesome. We can go and speak to Evil Dave in his house now, and the XP that we got from that quest has actually given us level 50 magic, which is pretty cool. Okay, after that ordeal, let's have a little chat with Evil Dave now. Cheers, mate. We got another clue. Let's once again pray that we can do this clue step. Kazari Jungle. That means we need to start Legends Quest, but we don't need to actually do any of it. We literally only need to do the very first step in that quest. And the cool thing about the Legends Quest is that we've actually got access to the Legends Guild already on our unlocked map. Here it is, you can see that it is already unlocked there. So even if we did need to grind for the skills to do that, we would be able to, because we only actually need to do part of the quest, which is in this unlocked chunk. So everything is okay. Let's go and get that part done. Okay, so we've come all the way to the Legends Guild, and these bloody guards right here aren't letting me in. Apparently I need 107 quest points to actually start doing the Legends quest there, and there is no way that I can get that many quest points to the chunks that I currently have, so it's gonna have to be a drop. What an absolutely disappointing way to start the episode, but goodbye, hard clue. We'll see you again next time. So with that done, I'm going to get into what we're going to be doing in this video. So we obviously, in the last episode, got ourselves to level 3 herb lore by completing the Druidic Ritual quest. And we actually have quite a few herbs in the bank for us to make use of. We're going to be able to get a few levels at least from cleaning the Guams, Marantils, and Taramins. And then we're going to go ahead and start making some potions. Herblore is one of the hardest skills to train on an Iron Man, and for us in particular, it's going to be very difficult. So I really want to make as much use out of these herbs as I possibly can. So let's just get started. And there's a Herblore level already coming in, level 4, beautiful. Level 5, that's real nice because we can now make anti-poison and clean Marintil, so that's just a load more XP that we've got access to now. Level 11, Taramins have been unlocked. And there's level 12, we can now make strength potions. Okay, so we're sitting at 14 Herblore right now, and we've got 50 unfinished Marintil potions, so I really want to make use of all of them and get as high a Herblore level right now as I possibly can. So we're going to go and hunt some unicorns. You know, it's nice to actually have a chance to use my Dragon Long. Like, I bought it in the last video, but I didn't have a chance to use it. Well, this is going to be the last one that we need for now. 99 unicorn, and there we have level 19 Herblore, and I think that's all we're going to get from the unicorn horn dust and anti-poison potions, so that's kind of cool. All right, lovely. So we've got 36 Taramin potions unfinished that we can make into strength potions. Unfortunately, we only have one Limpwort root, so I feel like this would be a good time to go back to Hill Giants. They drop Limpwort roots pretty commonly, so it won't take too long for us to get 36, just so we can finish off with all of our potions for now. And we might even get ourselves another giant key. And if we can do that, then we can go and fight Obor and maybe even grab ourselves the rune kite shield that we didn't get last time we fought him. It's also going to be a good opportunity for us to grab a few beginner clue scrolls, because even though we don't need any more chunks from the beginners, we are still looking for the collection log, and we're only one collection log item away from being able to do a roll on the end game chunk table. We're going to be using this as an opportunity to train our range up a little bit, as well as it is lagging behind the rest of our combat stats. I want to get it to at least level 55. Hey, and there's level 50 range coming in, absolutely beautiful. We can now wear blue d'hide chaps, which is everything that we need for medium clue scrolls, at least range skill wise, that is. Well, there's the last route that we need, so we'll grab that, and I guess we'll just finish off this kill. Maybe we'll get a spare, maybe we'll get a clue or something. Never lucky. And there's the last of the strength potions made that we can do just for now, and it's put us up to level 23 Herblore. So overall, I'm pretty happy with that. We are making moves towards the current goal, which is actually going to be at level 38 Herblore, and I'm sure you know what that's for. Prayer Restore potions. So as I've now got a Herblore goal, we need supplies to reach it. And the best way for us to get a lot of this stuff consistently is with farming. So we're going to be thieving master farmers over here in Draenor Village for a little while to get some seeds. And that way we're going to be able to make use of every single farming patch that we have available. You never know, we might even get some really useful seeds for later on down the line, like Ranar seeds. Okay, I think that this is going to be enough seeds. That's actually our second Guam, and they're the only thing that we can currently plant herb-wise, so we're going to be able to actually fill up every single one of our allotment slots now. It feels good to get all the rest of these slots and the allotment raked and get something planted in them, because it just looks a lot nicer to have everything nice and neat and in use. So during our hunt for Limpwort roots, we actually got ourselves a giant key. So we're going to go and fight Obor one more time. Maybe we can get ourselves that rune kite shield. Let's see. Okay, down goes Obor. Anything good? Well, we got ourselves a combat task. I'm not sure what that is actually for, but a few cosmic runes and a beginner clue scroll. I guess we can't complain too much. All right, so in the last episode, we did a little bit of construction training to bring our level up to 28. And we actually have quite a lot of soft clay left, so I want to get that used up now while we are still quite a low level, and that smaller amount of XP is still going to make a bit of a difference. And there's level 30 coming in on the account. Lovely. We can now build a house 5 rooms wide and long. Absolute mansion. And level 32. So that's where we're going to be finishing with construction for today. Obviously, we'll just use up the rest of this inventory worth of clay. But, you know, it's nice just to go through the resources that you've got in the bank and just sort of make use of them sometimes. So now that we've done a little bit of skilling, I'd like to go ahead and do a little bit of a grind on some medium clues. There's a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, I need to unlock Slayer, and we're currently locked out of it because we can't get into the Slayer Tower to do our crawling hands task, so it would be real nice if we can get this step here unlocked. The second reason is that I'd like to upgrade the range and melee gear that I'm wearing. Now, I have a green d'hide top and a rune plate body in the bank, but I can't wear either of them because we haven't got Dragon Slayer completed. Now, there are a few steps on the medium clue table that will require the completion of Dragon Slayer in order for us to complete them. So we're going to hope for those, and at the same time, we're also just going to hope for some general progression of the account and for some tasty fat loot, if you know what I'm saying. Absolutely wonderful. Look at that on the ground. It didn't even take that long, so let's have a look. South of the Slayer Tower, so close yet so far. And it's a dupe, unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll pop it in the bank and get right back on them guards. All right, we've got a step north of the Crandor Islands. Now, that is a pretty nice one because we're going to be able to do partial completion of Dragon Slayer 1. Unfortunately, it's not in the step below because if we get the casket down there, then we would unlock the fight caves, which would be amazing. And I definitely would consider juggling for that, but it's not that step. So let's go and get partial completion of Dragon Slayer done. Okay, well, the Lady Lumbridge has been refurbished and we can go ahead and make our way over to Crandor. But oh no, there's a dragon attacking the boat. What are we gonna do? Well, anyway, the boat crashed. I assume everyone died except for me, so I guess let's go and just complete this clue step. Here we are. Beautiful. Well, after all that, it's a dupe. Okay, wow, so this is step 5 on a medium clue, meaning we're gonna get the casket in this location. Now, this step right here has so much that it requires from us. Let's just break this down for a moment. So, first things first, we need to go to King Lathas's camp. Before we can actually get into this area, we need to complete the biohazard quest, which also means we need to complete Plague City, which we started a couple of videos ago. So, we're going to get a couple of quests done here, and that is pretty nice. The second part of this clue is that it requires us to wear a green D-hide body. Now, we have a green D-hide body, but to wear one, you need to have completed Dragon Slayer, which means that we can actually just go ahead and finish that quest, which we started a few hours ago for me, a few minutes ago for you. So, wow, this is actually a super cool clue. We're going to unlock so much here. All right, we've made it to Elvarg. Let's get this fight over with. Let's get it done. Come on, we're going to drink our strength and our attack potion. Run, let's go for it. Let's go for it, boys. Well, there we go. Elvarg has been destroyed. Let's just carefully take her head off. There we go. And there's Dragon Slayer 1 completed. We can now equip Rune and Dragon Plate bodies. Oh, and look at that. We got 55 defense from completing that quest. Real nice. And while we're in the area, we might as well pick ourselves up a little bit of an upgrade. Tasty little Rune Plate body. Oh, yeah. Now we're looking well hard. And there is Plague City completed. And it's time to talk to King Lathas and call him out on his lie about the plague in West Ardoin, which will complete the quest Biohazard. Fantastic. We are done with questing for now. We can go and enter the combat camp area and get our clue scroll completed. All right, let's head inside. Squeeze through the railings. Do a little dance for Uri. And we get the casket. Fantastic news. We don't need to talk to you anymore, Uri. That is absolutely fine. So we'll unlock the chunk. Now, unfortunately, there isn't a lot in here. I guess there's a sword shop right here, but we're not going to be getting a sword any better than the one we've currently got for a while. We're not getting better than Dragon, obviously. And apart from the AFK range and mage training that you can do here, there really isn't any reason for us to use this chunk. So a little bit disappointed there, but it's nice to get a casket that we can open and another bit of unlocked land on the map. So what's inside? Oh shit, a wolf cloak. That's pretty nice. It's a cool unique at least, and we're always going to be thankful for laws and nature runes. Unfortunately, no stats on this, but damn, does it look good. Well, it looks like RNG has decided that it doesn't want to treat me very well today. We're about 200 kills dry here, and it doesn't look like they're showing any sign of handing over those clues they've got in their pockets. Finally, it's sitting there on the floor. That was over double the drop rate there. That was a bit painful. I'm actually a little bit scared to open this up now, because if after all that, we can't do the first step, I'm going to be so disappointed. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just look at it. Lumbridge Cowpen, we can do that. Okay, we've got a potential chunk unlock here as long as this guy stays... Hey, come back. I was just about to say, as long as this guy stays in this locked chunk and we get the casket from him, then we can unlock this one. So, hopefully it's just going to come back over here. It looks like he is. We got another clue. Never mind. Never mind, guys. We're going to search the crates just to the west of the clock tower. Are we going to get lucky? It looks like we are getting lucky today, boys. We have obtained the casket in a locked chunk. As per the tradition, we will unlock this chunk. And this one is not major right now. It will at some point become incredible for the RD Cloak teleport, which we can get at some point, but we're still missing a couple of vital chunks for it. But what we can do in this chunk is the clock tower quest and the Monk's Friend quest. So we're definitely going to go and get those done in just a moment. But first things first, let's take a look inside the casket. Oh, holy shit. That's cool. A lot of green in there. Not the kind of green that we're looking for, but still a brand new unique, a lovely adamant full helm G, as well as a tasty ranger set right there. Quite a nice outfit to get from one single clue. So right now we currently don't have a teleport into Ardoin. We've got a few that are pretty close, but none that will actually get us here. So I think the best thing that we can do is actually get the Amongst Friends and the Clock Tower quest out of the way while we're here, as neither of them really require anything from us. So let's go and have a chat to Brother Kojo. Well, it looks like Brother Kojo needed a bit of help fixing his clock tower, and I was more than happy to oblige. Thank you very much. I will happily take those 500 GPs and be on my way. So for the Monk's Friend quest, we actually need to get ourselves a jug of water. Now there's a bucket over here, but apparently that's not good enough for the NPC. So we're going to need to grab a jug, but unfortunately they're not sold at the general store that we have access to, and there doesn't seem to be a spawn anywhere in the Ardoin area that we have unlocked. So we're going to go and kill some of these implings and hope we can get a spoon for a jug. Well, that didn't take very long at all. On the third kill, we got our jug of water. Let's go and do a bit of questing. And this is about to be quest complete, but before we can get our reward, we're going to have to attend a little birthday party. Okay, there we go. That's the quest complete. And oh, 8 lore runes. That's actually pretty nice. So I originally thought that there was only 2 quests that we could do after this unlock, but it turns out that we can do Haziel Cult as well. So we're going to go and take a trip to this old mansion here and have a chat with Cyril Carnelian. Well, we've helped this cult that we just met to resurrect some kind of dark ancient lord. But I've got a feeling that we're never going to hear from him again, so I'm not too worried. And there is the completion of Haziel Cult. Lovely. Okay, we're on the way to step 5 of yet another medium clue, and this one's going to unlock us a new chunk. So we'll have a little chat with Edmund. For some reason, he doesn't know what the number 3 is, so we'll just tell him that now. And there's a casket in a brand new chunk. So this one is not too bad. There are a few things that we can do with it. The most important thing that it does for us is open up this landmass just above Ardoin. We may be able to complete Sheep Herder as well, which is pretty nice. So we're going to go and check that out in just a moment. But first things first, let's open up this casket. Okay, Morton teleports, which is cool for getting around, but nothing too exciting in there. Well, it turns out the Sheep Herder is possible in this chunk, so we're going to attempt it with absolutely no run restoration whatsoever. This is going to be a good time. This quest is definitely annoying by design, but I think if we just keep prodding the sheep, we'll be okay. Yes, 1 out of 4. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Oh, move out of the way. Don't even think about it, man. Don't even get your woolly ass into that goddamn fence. Yeah, there we go. These guys are going to be a little bit more difficult. Sheep aren't even supposed to be yellow. What do you even think you're doing? Just do what I say, get in the bloody pen, and let me burn you to death. Is that so much to ask for? I don't think it is now, is it? Right, there we go. 3 out of 4 complete. 3 out of 4 completed. I'm pretty sure the 2 most difficult ones have been done. So hopefully these guys aren't going to be too bad, but just got to put them that way and then that way. There's a good sheep. You're being a good lad, aren't you? There we go. There we go. Right. One more little prod should do the trick. And all 4 sheep are in the pen. All we got to do now is just poison them, which, you know what? I'm happy to do. I'm just glad to see these sheep die. Off you go. Goodbye. Goodbye. And just to make sure that there is not even a single trace of these sheep left, we're going to pop them right into this furnace. Burn their bones. These sheep will never make anyone suffer again. With that ordeal over, we're going to talk to Councillor Halgrave. And we got a lovely 3,100 coins. Wow. 4 quest points though, always appreciated, bringing us up to a total of 78. Well, as you can see, we're on our way to complete a step right now. I did actually complete a load more clues and actually unlocked a new area or 2, but my footage corrupted. So a lesson learned to all you video makers out there, make sure you end your recordings before you restart your computer. Anyway, let's take a look at this one. New clue, nice. So to let you know what you missed, we unlocked the Karamwan fishing spot just south of Musa Point. When we opened up the casket, we did get a unique. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't super important. It was like quite a low priced one. It wasn't like Ranger Boost or anything like that. I'll pop a screenshot on screen for you now so that you can see it. So I guess I only actually unlocked one chunk when the footage was corrupted, so you didn't really miss out on that much, so it's not too bad. Anyway, this one is taking us into Relico. We're going to have to talk to Brunt the Chieftain, and this chunk would be absolutely huge if we can get it unlocked, so let's hope for a casket. Never lucky. So we've gone from one potentially incredible chunk to a almost useless chunk, and unfortunately, as this is step 5 on the clue, we are going to be unlocking it. So let's just grab that casket real quick, and let's unlock the chunk and have a quick look at the map. So as you can see, we've got the Terror Bird enclosure over here and a magic tree, which actually is pretty good. If I'd have known that was there before I came, I would have brought an axe. The other thing that's pretty cool about this chunk is we have access to the Stronghold Slayer dungeon here, but we don't have a Slayer task that we can do in the dungeon. We're actually still locked out of Slayer until we unlock the Slayer Tower. And we also have no way of teleporting back here, even if we did want to come and get another task from Neve. So yeah, overall, not great. Anyway, what's in the casket? Nice. So guys, we've made quite a lot of progress today. Unlocked a good few new chunks and a fair few new uniques for the collection log. But before we end things, we have got a little bit of a grand opening to do. 17 beginners, 3 easies, and 6 mediums that we got from duplicates. So let the opening commence. So we're going to start with beginners, and remember that if we get one more unique, we get to roll on the end game chunk table, which is going to get us another chunk. Whether it's a super useful one or not, RNG will decide. Let's get opening. There it is, a Sandwich Lady hat. We've completed that outfit, and you know what that means. If we check our collection log here, 8 out of 16 beginner treasure trails, meaning that we have completed half of the collection log, which means we can roll on the end game chunk, and we will be doing that straight after we finish with this opening. Damn, looking good. Oh hell yeah, a Rune Scimitar ornament kit as well, Sarah Domin. That's 2 out of 3 of those collected. Okay, beautiful. All right, only 3 easies. Let's have a look at them. A powdered wig. What is that? Oh my god, we are so fancy. Awesome. So that's all the easies done. Let's check out these final 6 mediums. Anything good? Golden headband. Awesome. Always happy to see those uniques. Oh my god. Holy shit. We just got Ranger Boots, boys. We just got motherfucking Ranger Boots. We just got Ranger Boots. Oh my god. I'm freaking shaking right now. Yes! 23 medium treasure trails opened. Holy shit. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep going. Mithril Kite Shield T. Nice. We love to see it. Cabbage Round Shield as well. We're just getting so many uniques. This is incredible. Okay. Oh my god. All right, so that went pretty well, let's say. Let's pop these bad boys on right now. Oh, look at them. Look at them green feet. I think this might be my new favorite shield as well. My absolute cabbage round shield. Look at that. Well, since we got the green that we were looking for, I figure we might as well wear ourselves a nice green outfit for the next part. So what an absolute incredible way to finish off the episode, but we're still not quite done yet. We've got one last thing we need to do. As we've completed more than half of the beginner treasure trail collection log, we are now able to roll on the endgame chunk table. Now you might be wondering, what is the endgame chunk table? I did explain it a little while ago in a previous video, but for those of you that are not sure what it is, I'll explain now. So basically, not every chunk is unlockable in this game mode, and that's absolutely fine. The aim of the game isn't to unlock every chunk in the entire game, it's to fill every stash unit and get the Bloodhound pet, and we can do that almost 100% with the chunks that are unlockable through clue caskets. However, there are some areas which would be so much use to the account and unlock a load of content for us to do that we can't unlock. Areas such as Nightmare, Wintertodt, easy access to Zulrah, places like that, stuff that's really good for us to do as Iron Men. And so every time we reach either 50% or 100% of a specific clue tier's collection log, we are able to roll on the table. All right, so as you can see right here, we've got a wheel with a load of numbers, coordinates if you will, on top of it. Each one of these coordinates represents an endgame chunk that we've decided as a community should be on the endgame chunk table. So we're going to spin it, and whatever we land on is the chunk that we unlock. Let's go. Okay, 3310, all right. So some of you might be familiar with this map. It is the Clue chunk map that was made by my good friend Wiz and Oki. So if we just turn on chunk coordinates, you can see that every single chunk has a coordinate that matches up with the format on the wheel. So we got 3310. So that's going to be to the east of the map. All right, so 3310 is this chunk right here, just to the east of Varrock. Now you might be thinking to yourself, hey, what kind of content is in this chunk? Well, it's quite an important one for us. Now, as you can see, there are no clue steps whatsoever in here, making it completely unlockable without the end game chunk table. But this chunk here actually changes quite a lot for the account. You see, unlocking this is going to allow us to eventually complete the Falador medium and hard diaries. We can also do the quest with Tolna in it, what's it called, a Soul's Bane, I believe. And it opens up a nice and easy path for us to get to the dig site when we eventually get those open. I'm probably forgetting some other stuff that this chunk unlocks, but it is actually very important. So I'm actually really happy with that chunk unlock. So let's go and get that done on our main game map. There we go. And we're definitely going to start exploring that area and the new content that it unlocks for us in the next video. We're also going to continue working on our medium clue grind for the Slayer Tower. We are still working on that goal, but that is where we're going to be ending the video for today. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end of the video, then you're an absolute legend. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps me out. And remember to have a great day. I'll see you later, guys.